Welcome to Auto123.com. Today we're going to tell you everything you need to know about the ultimate Porsche, the RS Spyder of Team Penske. In 2008, the American Le Mans Series is celebrating its 10th season of Le Mans endurance racing to North America. The series features 4 different classes: the LMP1, LMP2, GT1 and GT2 categories. The LMP cars are purebred race machines referred as prototypes. Porsche is involved in the LMP2 category, where it competes against Acura and Mazda. We met with Nigel Beresford, Technical Director of Penske Motorsports. We asked him to outline the basic rules of the LMP2 category.
Well, the LMP2 category is designed by the ACO to create a user-friendly, simple sports prototype that privateers can buy, and that's what the principle of the Porsche car that we run. So it's got a 3.4 litre gasoline engine with fuel capacity of 90 litres, makes about just over 500 horsepower at 10,000 RPM, and it's essentially, the cars are basically one step down from Formula One in terms of the technology we employ. They're more sophisticated than, say, Indy cars in terms of the amount of electronics we're allowed to run, traction control we're allowed to run, the gearbox technology, differential technology. So if you're not working in Formula One, it's the most interesting technical formula to be working in motorsport, I think.
We talked about the engine. Porsche is using a brand new technology on this racing engine. Can you tell us a little bit more about that? Yeah,
it's a development. It's a direct injection gasoline engine that they've introduced midway through the season here. It gives us a substantial gain in power, fuel economy and efficiency. So all of those things obviously are very important in racing. It really helps us strategically in the races, because it gives us the opportunity to exploit those factors, and sometimes we're able to beat the Audis, because it gives us more latitude and flexibility in how and when we stop during the race.
What's amazing is that on certain circuits you have beaten the Audi R10s with an LMP2 car. How was that possible?
Well, it has to be the right kind of circuit, and everywhere we go, the Audi is a tremendously competitive, very, very fast car. But it's true to say that on North American circuits, which are perhaps a bit more bumpy and tighter than typical European circuit, and the Audi is a car that's optimized for Le Mans. So our car, with its slightly shorter wheelbase, is a much lighter car. As I say, we've got more flexibility with regard to fuel strategy. We've got excellent drivers. Our refueling times are quicker. So when you combine all of those circumstances, it's possible for us to beat them from time to time.
On a final note, can you give us some comparison in terms of performance between a Porsche that everyone knows, the 911 Turbo, and the RS Spyder?
Well, of course, the 911 Turbo is a road-going car. It's a very optimized, highly evolved road-going car, but of course that's all metallic construction. It uses a flat 6 turbocharged engine, whereas our car it weighs 800 kilograms. It's got a V8 direct injection engine, which of course Porsche are introducing for the 911 series of cars from this year. So there's a nice tie-in with the production side. We have a paddle shift gearbox, whereas the 911 still retains a traditional lever as part of the driving experience. So really it's in the DNA of the whole company. The guys who worked on this car, who designed this car, are the same people who designed the Carrera GT, and there are many people who come from the production side and go back into the production side.
Finally, the technical specifications of the Porsche RS Spyder LMP2 are carbon fiber reinforced monocoque, 3.4 liter V8 engine, 480 horsepower at 10,300 RPM, paddle shift 6-speed gearbox, a weight of 800 kilos, and an acceleration of 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in just 4 seconds.